My name is Josh. I'm doing a C++ programming problem, chapter 2, and this is out of the book From Control Structures Through Objects. Today's problem is called Stock Commission. Catherine bought 750 shares of stock at a price of $35 per share. She must pay her stockbroker a 2% commission for the transaction. Write a program that calculates and displays the following. Okay, so we got three things. The amount for the stock alone, which will be these two numbers, the product of them. We have the amount of commission, which will be that total and 2% of that total, and then the amount paid. So that'll be both of those with 2% of those on top of it. Okay, so let's get started. We are using decimal points, and we're going to be using 0.02 for 2%. So for that reason, let's use a double. First one, let's just call stock price equals total amount of shares, which is 750, and we'll times that by 35. Our next one will be the amount of commission, so we'll just call this one commission. We've already set the total value for the stock price, so we can write stock price in here, and we're going to times this by 0.02 to get 2% of that. And finally, we're going to have the total amount paid. Just call this total paid. Both these values are now stored, so we can write stock price plus commission. It's the end of our variables. So we'll use a semicolon, and we'll just have a few output lines. So we'll do cout, quotation mark, we'll write the amount for stock only was, then we'll input our variable stock price and line. Next up, the amount of commission. So the amount paid for commission was, plug in our variable for commission and line. And then finally, the total amount paid was, and we have our total variable here, total paid, and line. So we're using type double. We've defined each of the pieces of information that they're looking for. We've put in necessary calculations, and we're asking the computer to display this string, this text, with the appropriate variable that it's asking for. Let's build it, and we'll run it. Okay, so we have the total paid for stock only was 26,250, commission 525, and the total amount paid being those two numbers. Let's double check these amounts. Okay, so we have 750 times 35, giving us this number, times 0.02 for 2%, giving us 525. We'll add the two together. Total price equaling $26,775. All right. And that's all there is to it for this one. Hope this helps. If you have questions, leave them below, and I'll get back to you. Besides that, thanks for watching. Have a good one.